Welcome back to Deano's garage for the Vn900 Custom. Now, we did give this a little wash just yesterday, then unfortunately the light faded just at the point that we were beginning to sort of think about trying to start the bike, then realised that the battery was flat. So I've charged the battery up overnight and during the day. So we're about to see now, does the bike start, does the bike run? Let's have a look.
So let's have a bit of a close-up look at the bike whilst it's running. Light seems to be fine. The front brake switch wasn't operating, but the back one was. As you can see, the bike's done just 8,500 miles. Probably looks a bit better on camera than it does by eye. You don't really pick up a lot of the sort of rust or corrosion and dust. I'm going to give it a bit of a better polish now, but that's good news that it's running and it sounds sweet. So there we go, we'll switch her off now and carry on giving her a little bit of a polish. So you can probably see just about in this light here, there's a fair bit of sort of corrosion to the frame, basically where the saddle's been on there and the bike's got wet from underneath. Yeah, there's a bit of rust in here, basically anywhere where it couldn't have been seen or cleaned, but even there are areas where it could have been seen and cleaned. But yeah, so there's a bit of corrosion here. Basically what we want to do now, is the light's beginning to fade, is just really see just how easy it is to clean up. So what I'm going to do is get a bit of T-cut, a bit of black T-cut, and just see how well we can clean up and polish up this frame, because it looks really dull at the moment. I'm not sure it's meant to be a satin finish, but the whole frame is a satin finish at the moment. So let's just have a look and get some T-cut and see how that comes up. So as I said, for now I'm just going to be using T-cut. So this is a black T-cut. I have red, sort of pearlescent white and silver. So for this frame I'm just going to use some black T-cut. Ideally what I want to do is take off this and take off this. This is a plastic trim, so I can get behind here. I will do that, but the light's fading quickly, and if I don't do this now you won't even see the effect of this. But I just want to demonstrate really with a little bit of T-cut how well that frame may come up. So in here where it appears to be sort of rusty and not very nice, let's just work some T-cut into that paint and see how it does come up. Here it's really dull. Not so sure the last time this bike saw polish, to be honest, of any description. But let's just see what that does. And it's a pretty, significant, massive difference. Just a little bit of polish, a little bit of T-cut, not even polish technically speaking. T-cut is the first part, if you like. You can see the difference in this bit here, where I've put a little bit of T-cut there and then it's just dull. So I've decided, actually what I'm going to do is remove all of this. I don't need this on the bike now. I'm not planning on doing any long miles. I've just got the bike, so what I want to do is remove all of this off of here, remove the side pannier sort of holders here which bolt through, and then I can begin to think about taking this plastic trim off here, polishing the frame and really getting into some detailing. So that's what I'm going to do, get on, crack on and remove all of this. And so there we are, with the light fading very quickly. Took me just a few minutes really to undo 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and then a nut off of each back peg basically. So there's a 13mm bolt, nut should I say, a 13mm nut on the end of each peg on the underside, and then Allen key 4 bolts, and that's taken that whole thing off, including those plastic trims, so we're right down to the frame again, so we can clean that frame and polish that frame before putting those trims back on. And I must say, it's probably taken just removing the Mustang seat and that backrest, which was a real solid chrome piece of backrest, this sort of sissy bar at the back. It's probably shifted, I would say, around about 50 kilos, 100 pounds off of the bike's weight. So that's quite a phenomenal weight saving on what is already a pretty heavy bike anyway. So yeah, just taking that off is a phenomenal weight loss program. So there we go, like I say, just a few minutes, lights fading really quickly. I like working outside of the garage. It's a bit cramped in there now with a few too many bikes and things. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, and then we'll come back tomorrow and start polishing and cleaning this frame. Yeah, and sort of get down to the detailing, as I said. stay tuned for Deano's Garage and the VN900 Custom.